Hey guys, welcome back. This is Magnitude again. I know last video we said we were going to be opening up some old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I plan on doing that for you guys, but I also got an extra little treat for you. We're also going to be opening up one of these guys here, the Seto Kaiba Yu-Gi-Oh Megatin for 2017. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this and start opening these up. A couple things I'm going to be doing for you guys is when cards pop up that are good values, we'll be seeing what the price point on those are, so hopefully that'll all work out. But let's go ahead and jump right into this guy here. They got sealed pretty good here. So there's a lot of good cards, especially if you like running Dragon decks in these guys, but that tin is just neat. Seto Kaiba has been my favorite character of all time from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's probably one of the most badass guys there is on that series. A lot of newer stuff's kind of stupid. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff, especially the new rules for the new summoning with the Link summons. Not a very cool concept, but for starters, you can see guys right there, they have 30 packs in there. They have some cool promo cards. You can see a Blue Eyes White Dragon and sitting inside there. It's a pretty badass looking Blue Eyes White Dragon. So let's go ahead and open this guy up and keep going here. So let's open up these promo cards first because there's a couple other ones in it, it looks like. So there's Blue Eyes White Dragon. Quite a few actually promo cards. So pretty cool card right there. These are those new cards I was referring to, guys. These are the Link monsters. The way the Links works is, if you haven't seen any videos on it, basically you cannot special summon any monsters anymore outside of these guys here. You can always only special summon one monster at a time unless they are Link monsters. What happens is there's little arrows on the side, so if you guys can see that there. You can see left and right arrow and then corners. The arrows are designed to give you the concept of special summon monsters and the corresponding left, right, corners of that card specifically. So Link summons, I don't play that way. I'll show you guys a deck I have that I do run that is actually going to be non-related towards that. But it looks like we got a Pot of Desire here, which is another good card. Number 68. This black card's kind of hard to see. Sky Prison, which is a pretty good card. Elder Eternity Entis. And then obviously a pretty badass looking Hollow Kaiba Corp token there. So some pretty cool cards right away in the promo pack there for what they give you, but then let's go right into these guys here. So we're going to actually start opening up this one here. So hopefully we can pull something pretty good here for you guys. So the DD Savant, Rise to the Full Height, Forge of the True Dracos. Again, these guys' cards, you're going to have to look up and see what they actually all do specifically. Not 100% sure, just because it's going to take a long time to go through them all. Deskbot Base, Magician of Illusion. That one we might look into, guys. That's a spellcaster. So some of these cards I'll post some individual stuff and go through it and kind of go over some stuff for it specifically. But again, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very time consuming for that stuff. There is a pretty neat card, Dark Magician Circle. Looks really cool for how it kind of shines and stuff like that. Dark Contract with the Eternities, another rare. Fusion Summon, King Scarlet, Bug Matrix, Squid Thing, Amazing Pendulum, and then a Fairy Tale thing another. Again, names are very difficult in these, so just to give a quick recap, it looks like we pulled 3 different good cards that we're going to take a look into, and I'll kind of go over these just again real quick here. Dark Contract with the Eternities was one. That was a full hollow. You can kind of see it shining there. This one here, the Dark Magician Circle. Going to look into that one. And then we'll look into Magician of Dark Illusions. So the other one's not too worried about. We'll open up the next pack here. Alright, so you guys can see what we got going on here. Megatin. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Another fusion. Twin Raptor, Speedroid, Zodiac Sign, Arts, Ninjutsu Notebook. Ooh, that one looks good. Looks like they're pulling lots of magician stuff for some reason out of this, so it looks like it's kind of more based towards Yugi. This is another card we're going to look into, guys, and see what that one actually has for price point value. Then we got this Floodgate Trapple, probably another good card. Yeah, not a bad card, guys, so that one we're going to look into. And then the regular rare is the Fusion Recycling Plant. So maybe another good card, especially might use that in my deck that I have, because when you guys see that video, you'll see why. Depending on it's a card effect. So it looks like the rest are kind of your normal rares with that, or your normal cards. Beacon of White, Future Sight Sanctuary, Deskbot 009. Okay, so we'll look at those other cards again, and then we'll do the last pack here, and then we'll jump straight into the other sets I was promising you guys we could open up here. So, last one for this guy here. Okay. Again, these are just all kind of common cards, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh, like I stated before, it gets very, very complicated, so talking about each card individually is not the best bracket to do. It just kind of show you some of the stuff they're pulling out of these packs here. If you're really big in the Yu-Gi-Oh, let me know, because we can always look into it. There's one of our hollows in there, the Zodiac Whiptail. Ghost and Reaper Cherries. That's probably a really good card. I'll have to do some digging on that one. You can see it kind of has a full shine to it. So we'll have to look into that one. And then the Block Dragon. So that's the regular one there. Ooh, we got a couple extra cards in that one. Hey, look at that. The Winged Beast, the Assault Blackwings. Those have always been fun cards to have. I remember running a deck of that a long time ago, before I replaced it with dragons. So, again, kind of just your plain Jane cards here in particular at that point. So, okay, so we'll take a look at those cards, and like I said, I'll try and post value price points on those for what they're at, so you guys can kind of see. But let's jump straight into those other Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the first few packs we have. So like I stated before, we got 4 packs of the Pharaoh's Servants, 1 of the Invasion Chaos, and then, guys, that first Magician Magic Ruler. You can see up in the top here, it does say first edition. All the other ones say standard. So we're going to save that one for last, and we'll jump straight into the multiple ones that we have for Pharaoh's Servants. So, again, I bought these off of one of the card shops locally for me here, so we're going to see if we can try and keep these packs pretty decent. I don't think we will be able to at these points here. These ones are a little bit harder to do than Pokemon, so, I think we're going to have to just kind of split it there. That's not too bad, actually. That turned out pretty decent for the setup there. So, alright, so starting out with these guys here. Again, these are all older cards, guys, so there's not that many good cards with these to begin with at that point, but definitely, sometimes I say a lot, guys, I'm sorry. These guys are going to be really cool cards for the artwork and stuff, so let's start off with that one there, the Dark Bat. And again, these are not first edition, so just kind of standard cards here, so let's hope we can pull something good out of it. Insect Imitation. Attack and Receive. Magic Drain. Looks like that's going to be a rare card from the pack. I don't think there's very much good about that in particular, so we'll set that one aside and see what we got going on here. Cold Wave, Cyber Falcon, and then the Shadow of Eyes. So again, Magic Drain was the rare out of that one. So not decent pull, but not bad. So let's get on to the next one here. Let's see if we can do the same thing on the other pack there, kind of split it down where it was before. This one went a lot easier, guys, than the other one. A lot easier than the other previous pack. Set that over here. Alright, Burning Land. Darkfire Soldier number 2. Back in the day, that was a good card because it had 1700 attack, if you guys can see down at the bottom there. Not a bad attack at all. Camera's not really focusing very well, and I apologize, guys. I'm gonna have to look into my lighting and see if I can fix something with this. Shoe light. Uh-oh, what do we got going on here? Upside down cards, eh? Let's see if we can flip this pack upside right. Driving Snow. That's a that right there, I'm pretty sure, guys, is where the money's at. Pulling a Morphing Jar number 2. That might be, we'll again post price points on there and see what we got going on. But Wingweaver, Fairy type, 4-star Ladybug of Doom, and then the Armored Glass. Oh, there's one more behind there. Flame Champion. So Morphing Jar 2 probably got some value to it, but again, we'll have to see. These are not first edition, so we're not going to get too much probably out of these. And then we'll open up the next one here for you guys so you can see. Split it down the middle again, so that way we can keep the packs in pretty good tact. Set that over on the side there. It was just weird how they flipped it around at that point. So another Insect Migration. Another Attack and Receive. World Superstition. Another Burning Land. And there's the rare. Appropriate. Probably not much value in that one there, and not a very rare card. Enchanted Javelin. Overdrive. And then Major Riot. And another Wingweaver. Alright, so we have one more pack that we're going to end up opening out of this. And then we'll jump into the Invasion Chaos, alright? Yu used to be my favorite game. Me and my brother would always play it all the time. And I remember when we first bought the decks, I had the Dark Magician deck, and he bought the Seto Kaiba deck. And he always crushed me. So me and him have always had competitions back and forth. And I think I finally got good enough to beat him. Again, we don't play by the new rules with those link summons or anything like that. So definitely you'll have to check that out, and I'll show you guys my deck here in a little bit in another video. Another World Superstition, another Burning Land, a lot of the same cards. I don't think there was too many cards in these sets when they came out. Another Darkfire Soldier number 2, another Bite Shoe, and then there's the rare Red Moon Baby. So no hollows. We didn't pull any hollows out of that at all whatsoever. Darkfire Soldier number 1. Another good attacking monster with 1700 attack for the base set. Metal Deflector. I've never seen that card before. And then a Flying Kariyama number 2. And then the 3-headed Geodude. So we did okay, I think, for that, but again, we'll see what we have going on, and you'll see as I go through the video, price points should pop up on them. One thing I just want to let you guys know too, if you start buying newer Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so you can see right here, this is the Burning Land we had. If you look up in the top here, you can see, come on, focus. how it says magic card. A lot of the newer ones don't say magic. They, I believe, say spell now to them. Yep. So just an example from this magician one here, you can see once it autofocuses how it says spell card. They changed that. Well, I think what they did was Magic was out during that time frame, and they were having some issues with Magic, saying that they were kind of copying their design and format, so they changed the card formats. So we're gonna jump into the Invasion Chaos, and then we'll get straight up into that first edition Magic Ruler. So Invasion of Chaos here. See if we can pull the Blackluster Soldier, because I think that's the pack he was in. This one didn't rip as nice, guys, so it's going to be a little bit more of a pain. We're going to go down the back, I guess, on this one, just because that's the way it started to tear for it. Yeah, because even these ones still say spell, so these are still part of the early set where they say spell. So you have a DD Borderline, Witch Doctor of Chaos, Chaos Sorcerer, Zero Gravity. Our rare is this one here. Not gonna try and pronounce that because I'm gonna jack it up. But you know what? We'll give it a shot. It's Likunga. So we'll have to look into that one and see what we have going on. Salvage, Skull-marked Ladybug, Earth Chant, and then Spiritual Collapse. Spell, yep. Yeah, so these ones changed to spell, so you can see, like, even in their third or fourth set, they changed it to spell, versus it being magic. So, alright guys, this is the big one here that we've been waiting for. The first edition, Magic Ruler. So, we're going to try and be super careful with this one here, see if we can pull anything really good. I know there's the Relinquished in there. First edition cards for this go for quite a bit, so if we can pull something pretty decent out of there, definitely will be worth it at the end of the day for this. So hopefully we can get some last pack magic here and give this guy a shot here for you. It's not going to go the way I wanted to. And again, if you guys have suggestions of stuff that you want to see me open, please feel free to comment, or, you know, I have my gamer tag up on there as well, so an email address I believe is on there as well if you guys want to send me emails. So just look at the channel and see what we have going on and send me what you guys think I should open next or anything that you want to see in particular on the channel. So, first edition cards. So you can see down on the bottom here, they say first edition on them. So, versus the other ones don't say first edition. So, let's give this a shot and hopefully we can get some good luck here. Psychic Kappa. Again, guys, I'm terrible with pronouncing stuff, so we're not going to try and pronounce it. That's a field card, it looks like. Gurgle looks, again, I'm terrible with names, so please forgive me, guys. Especially when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! They have so many different phrases and terms. Final Destiny. And then there's that's a dragon, so we'll set that one aside. Octobster. Hungry Hamburger. I always laugh at this card. This is a ritual summon. This card just looks funny as all get out. It's basically a hamburger that's man-eating hamburgers. So kind of a funny card. I always thought it was kind of neat. And then another spell card, and then Metal Fish. So to give just a quick recap of what we pulled that we actually kind of noticed was worth it from these older packs for starters. The Morphing Jar 2 is going to be probably our best pull from that stuff. So Morphing Jar 2, the first edition dragon And this guy here, this little plant looking thing, a red moon baby, appropriate, and then the magic drain. And then for these guys here, the mega pack did a little bit better because it looks like they gave more hollows. Super anti war machine, so that was one of the rares. The block dragon, the Zodiac Whiptail, the Ghost Reaper, and Winter Cherries. That was the full kind of all hollow all across the way board. Fusion Recycling Plant, Floodgate Trap Hole. That one's again the full hollow, so you guys can see kind of there. The Magician Navigation. That one is the full art kind of specialty looking one, so it's got some pretty cool contrast to it. The Magician of Dark Illusions, and then Dark Magician Circle, and then Dark Contract with the Entitles. Alright, so for next video, guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're actually going to go through, because I bought some Dragon Ball Z cards. So I have a starter deck, and I have tons of packs for them. These are from the 2016 series, so we're going to open up these next. And I'm going to go over some of the ruling, too, for how the deck actually works. But the artwork on these looks pretty cool off the bat, so I don't know how big you guys are into Dragon Ball Z. But Dragon Ball Z is one of my all-time favorite shows for stuff as well, too. Cell fighting there. You got Broly and you got Gohan and stuff. My favorite pack right here, Vegeta. That guy, fucking badass. And then the Awakens pack. So we'll open up those next time for you. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please, again, subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time.